everyone. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and here's what's happening in LA this week. When someone is having a heart attack, the minutes that follow are crucial for determining a successful outcome. A group of Los Angeles firefighters recently received the visit from a heart attack patient whose life they saved. Take a look.
When our firefighters and paramedics provide emergency medical services, we never really know what happened, what is the outcome with our patient. So today's special because the survivor, Mr. Toronto, was his opportunity to show gratitude for the professionalism and the dedication of our people.
The call initially came off-site from the wife. She called it in, so it was not there with the patient. I dispatched immediately. I asked her to give me his phone number so that I can call him and make sure that he was at least doing okay, or hopefully can help him out while we get on scene. The type of situation he was going through can make anyone panic. So I guided him to remain calm and breathe a certain way. That way would remain calm and not cause a different outcome.
So I didn't know at the time I was actually having a heart attack. I had hot and cold flashes, I was sweating, a shortness of breath, but I didn't have the chest pains that you often hear associated with someone who's having a heart attack. And so I knew something was wrong. My natural instinct was to push through, but something on that day told me, you can't push through. You're gonna need to call 911 and get support. And so I'm thankful that my family did reach out, called 911, and they responded as quickly as they did.
Our firefighters and paramedics in our engine showed up on scene and started to administer care for him. Well, it was a witness-full arrest, which means that Mr. Toronto's heart stopped. So we immediately jumped into action. Our firefighters and paramedics ended up defibrillating him. From that point where he was unconscious, not breathing, and his heart stopped, by the end of the call, he was alert and talking. So that's what happened that day. We transported him to the hospital where he was in full arrest, and then now he's talking to us. So that's quite incredible and really inspiring for our members to actually see that happen, because again, sometimes the outcome we don't know. So that's what happened on that particular day.
They're out every single day saving lives. We may not hear about it in the news or etc., but I thought it was really important to take the time to reunify with them, to say thank you, to give them a hug, meet some of their families, and just recognize the work that they do every single day.
The USA is the land of opportunity for those seeking greatness and ways to contribute to society. In its effort to protect the most vulnerable Angelenos, several council members have proposed an ordinance to make LA a sanctuary city.
We're here in the City Hall foyer to talk about a motion that we're introducing today to make the City of Los Angeles a sanctuary city.
We're saying to folks that you are part of our community, we care for you, we love you, we embrace you.
Detentions and deportations deprive immigrant Californians of their liberty, separate them from their loved ones, and exclude them from their communities. This not only goes against our deepest values, it also decimates our neighborhoods and communities.
What we're proposing today is an official ordinance to codify these protections, to legally prevent any city resources, property, or personnel from being utilized for any federal immigration enforcement or to cooperate with federal immigration authorities in the execution of their duties connected to immigration enforcement.
To send a message to the immigrant community, to the most vulnerable, that they are protected, that they matter, that they contribute to their community.
Hoy es el momento para que funcionarios públicos se unan a comunidades inmigrantes y vulnerables y apoyen las políticas que unan a nuestras familias y nos permitan sobresalir en esta sociedad.
Los Angeles could be the model for the rest of the country of how we treat immigrants. And so let's move forward. Sí se puede.
Fuerza Regida is a musical band from San Bernardino which understands the importance of supporting the community that has followed and encouraged their rise. That is why they create initiatives that improve the lives of their fellow Angelenos.
Today we're celebrating Fuerza Regida Day in Los Angeles. It's a way to celebrate the achievements of this organization, providing great music and being involved and committed to our community. Their president has made a commitment to providing some financial resources to street vendors. He was a vendor himself and is very sensitive to the obstacles, trials, and tribulations that street vendors have.
$10,000 was donated by Rancho Humilde, and $10,000 was donated by the group of Fuerza Regida. And we feel that the organization behind it is helping them contribute with licenses, with help to get anything up to codes, and so many different things that they're doing to help them.
Nos va a beneficiar para los permisos, porque pues ahorita ya hay un tipo de permisos, entonces eso nos va a ayudar a muchos.
Me being a street vendor, I went through the whole street sweeping when they would come, and of course we weren't up to date because we didn't have the knowledge of what we needed to do to be up to date. A lot of the sweeps that would come with the health department and the sheriff department and stuff like that would come and take away all our foods, throw away all of our foods that we would use for that day. So it was horrible, man. But thank God we have Curren Price, and we have other people that are involved with him as well, with his team, that are helping us and helping all the street vendors get to that right licensing for them to operate as a business.
Tal vez no alcance para todos, pero vamos a dar nota a que ya hay permisos. Ya se puede pagar un permiso. So, nos beneficiaría para trabajar legalmente.
A message to all my vendors out there. You're not alone. You do have people that love you. You do have people that respect you. And you're part of our community, and you are home. So feel like that.
The North Hollywood High School team wins the LADWP Science Bowl. The Los Angeles City Controller releases a map of 2022 unhoused deaths in LA, and the LA City Council celebrates International Women's Day. These stories up next on City Beat.
The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, LADWP, recently held Science Bowl 31, with North Hollywood High School Team A winning the title. The Science Bowl is a quiz show format event that tests competitors in math, science, and technology. The win earns the team the chance to compete for the national title in Washington, D.C., in a format consisting of 65 regional champs from April 27th to May 1st. Contestants from North Hollywood Team A also received $1,000 Hitachi scholarships for their win. Chaminade High School Team A took home the title for the hands-on portion of the competition, winning the Franklin Liu Hands-On Trophy. For more information about the LADWP Science Bowl, visit ladwp.com. The City Controller's Office created a map and analysis citing the number of deaths that occurred in 2022 due to individuals being unhoused. The map was made to bring visibility to the approximate 1,167 unhoused deaths in the city of LA. The recent winter storms emphasize the dangers that the unhoused face in the streets or areas without proper utilities, such as sidewalks, tents, and parks. The data shows that Black, White, and Hispanic Latin American Angelenos face the highest number of deaths, with Blacks having the greatest percentage. The map can be viewed by LA City Council District, including data that shows location, race, age, sex, and mode. To view the map and learn more about the work of the Controller's Office, go to controller.lacity.gov. International Women's Day was celebrated on March 8th in LA City Council with a presentation hosted by Councilwoman Tracy Park.
Today, we reflect on the progress that has been made towards gender equity, and we celebrate the accomplishments of so many women throughout history.
Women leaders from different departments throughout the city were recognized for their contributions to Los Angeles. City Hall, 6th Street Bridge, and LAX were lit up to pay tribute to women and their achievements.
As much as International Women's Day is a celebration, it's also about the work ahead to break barriers and ensure that all women and girls can thrive and succeed.
For more information on happenings in Los Angeles, visit lacity.gov.
The Rec and Parks Department recently held an aquatic community engagement event to let Angelenos know about all the different water activities available. Our public indoor pools offer the chance to not just learn different water skills, but also connect with one another. Check it out.
Today we are here at the beautiful Celeste King III pool at Michelle and Barack Obama Sports Complex. having an amazing community engagement for all families to enjoy, showcasing all of our wonderful programs and activities that we have.
Rex and Parks has planned a large list of activities around swimming to include kayaking, paddleboard, surfing, and of course some safety tips for swimming, and also some other kinds of activities that will help our young people be better acquainted to the pool.
We are finding ways to bring families together, both for their own family and to meet other families. What better way to do that than an equality celebration? So when we consider the fact that we have a remarkable pool here and a place for kids to learn to swim, when we consider the fact that sports programs in schools have been cut, but we have our own Parks and Recs department who's doing great work in the community alongside organizations like mine, Community Build, then it just becomes a great opportunity for the community to stay engaged, build on their health, stay active, but more importantly, show your children discipline and through sports and of course, wellness.
It's an indoor pool, so it's a perfect opportunity for people to come out. We also have our seniors here doing their aerobics class, aquatics class as well. We have CPR, you're able to learn firsthand. So there's something for everyone across our city. No one is left out, so we're hoping that the message gets out. Visit laparks.org, click on the banner, and it'll show you all of the activities that we have available. There's something for everyone, ages from 3 to 17, so we want our adaptive community to come out too and check out some of our amazing programs that we have available for them as well.
Get down here as fast as you can and get engaged.
Most of our seniors aren't very familiar or comfortable using computers and technology. In order to bridge the gap and make sure our elders get a real ID and driver's license, Councilwoman Heather Hudd from CD10 held an event to facilitate this process. Take a look.
3, 2, 1.
We're here at the Michelle and Barack Obama Sports Complex having a very special resource event, which is called the Real ID event. So for our seniors that are 62 plus, they can come to this space, bring all their documents, and a real ID or real driver's license will be mailed to them. This is an awesome way for people to get through the computerized things that you can't necessarily bring at home. So what we did for the past 6 weeks is send out to our senior centers to let them know that this is available and what documents they need to bring with them. And now they're doing it. So this is what's really awesome.
The Real ID is a document that has to meet federal guidelines. So we ask for specific documents for an individual to obtain one. It is necessary to assist the seniors with processing a Real ID because it will be mandated in 2025 to travel through airplane.
Well, for me, it was very important because going to DMV is a nightmare. You know, it's not no fault of theirs, just the demand. And this went so smoothly because my license doesn't expire for 2 years, but this was convenient for me to get it. So when it comes up, hopefully it'll be automatic. If not, it'll still be easier.
When you go to the local DMVs, there's such a line. You have to deal with a lot of different elements that you may not want to encounter. Here, you have safety, security, you have people who want you to be here. So you're treated with a lot of respect and dignity, and so this is great. There's no excuses. It eliminates excuses.
I'm a senior citizen. I'm 76 years old, and I got in the mail that I could come here, take care of my business here today. So I just dropped by here to take care of my business. It's good for the neighborhood, good for the people, and I've been trying to get this for the last 2 years. So this is very good for me. Very happy.
You should always go to our website to be up to date with what documents are necessary to process a Real ID. It does go into depth, and it tells you what we can use so you can get your Real ID processed, and you can also process the application prior to coming into an office, which will save you some time.
Internationally known for the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, Ernest J. Gaines' legacy was recently honored with the unveiling of a stamp with his face. In celebration of African American Heritage Month, the United States Postal Service created this stamp to help the author's memory continue traveling across the country.
It is a very special day here at the Central Library in downtown Los Angeles. We have unveiled the Ernest Gaines stamp in partnership with the United States Postal Service. Ernest Gaines was an amazing award-winning author, and this stamp is part of the Black Heritage series from USPS. And to have the stamp unveiled here at Central Library with a really terrific group of fifth graders from Windsor Hills Elementary School is so special.
I didn't know who he was until today, and now that I know more about where he came from and how he grew up and why he's an author.
He did a lot of stuff for, to inspire people.
An individual who is a descendant of enslaved folks is now on the U.S. postage stamp, and particularly an author.
His novels would shine a light on individuals who were too often overlooked and remind us of the dignity present in every human being.
It's important because we touch every household in America, and this is just one avenue that we can reach out and share and communicate with our customers in the United States, this amazing man and this amazing author.
His works are important because they have a general theme of race, of class, of poverty, and individuals can use his works as a source of inspiration.
In this week's feature story, our own Maria Hallbrown sits down with Councilwoman Tracy Park from CD11. The Councilwoman, who recently began her public service career, talks about some of the main areas she wants her office to focus on, as well as all the opportunities that lie ahead. Let's hear this story.
Well, after a successful 20-year career in law, she decided to focus her attention on public service. I'm delighted today to be joined by Councilwoman Tracy Park from District 11. So nice to have you here.
Maria, thank you for the invitation. It's wonderful to be here.
You don't exactly have a traditional background in politics, so what prompted your decision to throw your hat in the ring?
As a resident of Venice, I had a front row seat to the humanitarian crisis unfolding in our community, and I recognized that my community was asking for my help and that I needed to step up and answer that call.
And also, as you mentioned, being a resident of Venice, what are some of the things that you immediately saw that needed to be addressed?
In Venice, we have the highest concentration of unhoused individuals anywhere in the city outside of Skid Row. Over the last several years, we had seen a very concerning uptick in the level of crime. Our business community had been hard hit by the pandemic. And Venice is the #1 tourist destination in all of Los Angeles. And yet our local businesses were holding on by a thread. And so those were a lot of the things that were going on in the background that I was aware of and recognized that I might be able to help make some improvements.
There are a lot of big things coming to Los Angeles in the next few years. What is your strategy and how are you hoping to implement it?
So I couldn't be more thrilled to be chairing trade, travel, and tourism. We have huge events coming with the World Cup and the Olympics and many other things. And this is a real opportunity to showcase our city. And that means building out our modernized transportation systems, making sure our city is connected. But there's the trade component of this as well. And for me, with LAX in my district, we are seeing a tremendous increase in goods and transportation and the huge economy and the provision of jobs that surrounds the airport is something that is just of keen interest to me.
Has this experience been a surprise or a joy or a challenge or all of it?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it, yeah, It has been just so much so fast. To, understanding the legislative process, getting familiar with the various departments and functions has been an education for me. We've hit the ground running. I am already seeing and feeling the difference all over my district, and the outpouring of support and gratitude that we have had from our constituents on the West Side has made it all worth it.
Discover a photo exhibit honoring Girl Scouts in Los Angeles. Attend the Sylmar Job Fair to find new career opportunities or get free help filing your taxes with the Los Angeles Public Library. All this up next on Things to Do.
Don't miss the photo exhibit On My Honor, a century of Girl Scouts in Los Angeles, on display at the LA Public Library. Girl Scouts officially came to Los Angeles in the early 1920s and have been a constant ever since. Through their 100 years in Southern California, newspapers and photographers documented local troops in a collection of photos that depicts Girl Scouts engaged in serving their communities. That, coupled with the LA Public Library's own historical collection, shows the value of Girl Scouts since their beginnings in 1912. On My Honor, a century of Girl Scouts in Los Angeles remains on display at the Central Library through July 12, 2023. For more information, log on to lapl.org/events. If you're searching for a new career path or an exciting job opportunity, don't miss the Job Fair coming to Sylmar. Find employment opportunities with LA City departments along with private sector employers. The Job Fair provides a unique opportunity to interact with participating employers who can screen and schedule qualified applicants for interviews, collect resumes, applications, and answer questions about the job. If you're looking for a career or steady income you can rely on, full and part-time positions are waiting to be filled, many with great benefits. Be sure to bring your resume to the Job Fair Thursday, March 23rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Los Angeles Mission College in Sylmar. For more information, log on to monicarodriguez.org/events. It's time to tackle your taxes, and the Los Angeles Public Library wants to help you with free tax preparation and filing. As the April deadline quickly approaches, you need to know if you owe the IRS this year, given all the changes for the 2022 tax year. If you've got questions, you're not alone. Several pre-pandemic tax breaks ended last year, and many people are unsure which ones. If you have a side hustle, you may owe Uncle Sam more than you think. You can get either in-person or online tax help. All the information you need is at lapl.org/tax information. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's it for this edition. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. A reminder that you can catch us online at lacitywiew.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.